Welcome everyone to week 6 of our series on Psalm 121, the Song of Ascent, the song for the pilgrim journeying up to Jerusalem. In this pandemic, we realize that our lives can come to an end at any day. We also, therefore, are just pilgrims passing through. Today we come to a very interesting verse in verse 6. The psalmist saying that the sun will not strike us by day, nor the moon by night. What does he mean by this? Does he mean to say that we will not get sunstroke, or that nothing bad will happen to us during the day or during the night? Does he mean to say that God promises us physical protection for 24 hours of the day, that nothing bad will happen to our physical bodies? I certainly don't think so. You see, it's the prosperity gospel that teaches that nothing bad will happen to our physical bodies. Our physical wellness and our comfort is not God's first priority. Rather, our holiness and obedience and our love for Him is. The Bible tells us that Jesus learned obedience through the things that He suffered. Jesus also warns us that in this world we will have trouble. It's therefore crucial that we have a biblical understanding of why and how a loving God would allow His children to experience pain, and that He does not contradict His loving nature. A puppy taken to a vet, injected with a massive needle, certainly cannot comprehend what's happening and why this is a loving act. Similarly, we don't always understand why God would allow things to happen to us. But we find great encouragement in the fact that He works all things together for His glory in our lives. When the Israelites were wandering through the wilderness, God was with them in the cloud by day and the pillar of fire by night. God promises His presence in the good times and in the bad times. He can relate to our suffering as He was a man of sorrows, acquainted with grief. And He's able to understand our pain as He experienced it all on the cross. So in this week to come, may we realize that He is the one keeping the sun and the moon in its place, that He is keeping us, and that whatever may happen to us during the day or during the night will not affect our eternal happiness.